These must be the Danons the Darkwings freed.
Yeah. The city might be in ruins. The people have risen from the ashes.
This is the place Bayfon said Deadeye would reveal the Lord's fate. I wonder what he'll do to her.
Well... Is that...
Yes. It's Lord Almadria Kynaris.
Please stop! No good can come of such hatred. Stop or there'll be no turning back.
Is this supposed to be justice? Astral energy? Why now?
You don't think that...
The fruit of Helgen!
Just...
I did warn you, did I not? Nothing good can ever come of such nasty hatred.
I found you at last. I swear it. I'll make you pay for what you did to my parents!
What do we have here? Could it really be the witch from Dana? Honestly, I thought I had wiped all of you out of existence back then. I guess there was one survivor after all.
Hey, Rinwell!
Shut up! This is the only thing that's keeping me going anymore. Stay out of my way or I'll kill you!
Rinwell.
I'll kill you. I swear it. I will kill you! What did you... Why are you defending her?
I'm not really sure, you know. But when I look into your eyes, I can't let you do it.
What about you? Are you not the one who got revenge for his father? Don't I deserve that as much as you? Move aside. If you don't, then I'll blast you again.
Even so, sorry. I'm afraid that I can't let you do that. No way. I can't let you kill her. Not while your face is full of the same hatred as those people who died.
You saw what she did. What are you saying? She should just get away with it all?
You're right. Rinwell, I don't know what I'm doing. But still, I know it's wrong. If you go through with this, I know you'll regret it. I'm sorry. I am. Forgive me.
I can't believe you. You, of all people. Of all the people! Why did you... Why, Ela?
Is your little show quite finished?
Why, you...
For many years of my life, I devoted myself to the study of astral arts. But the knowledge I took from your family was truly enlightening indeed. For that, you deserve a reward. I shall allow you to taste one of the fruits of my labor. Rearranging life and death to form new hellish compositions. That is what I do best. Now
La. I'm...
So... Ready for almost blowing me up? Hey, not like it's the first time. Come on, we need to take her down.
Okay.
Will they come?
More for the dog! Searing tempest! And that's my will! Flare tornado!
Will they come?
Here! Tiger blade! Healing circle! Hey, what? Going in! It's over! Going in! My asthma can't stand it! Crush all! And again!
Here.
Then roar!
You picked the wrong fight!
Ready, start! I'm only getting started!
Look sharp! Double
I never miss!
Look sharp!
There! Lightning blade! Thunder blade!
You!
Sighted!
You're mine!
Take this!
Searing tempest! And crush!
Wait!
Here's a healing art! First aid!
knew you would.
Going in! this help? More for the stockpile. Healing circle.
No further!
I'm only getting annihilation. Tiger blade. Miasma. I'm out of ammo.
It's go time!
There. One more. Radiant strike. Celestial
dirt!
Back into the fray. And again. Annihilation. Photon. Raging cascade. Sleep now. Saving this one.
It's time!
Here goes.
Now you see what I can do!
Back into the blade.
That tail's a problem. Then let's focus there first.
I'm ready. Will this help?
Stay away from my...
I'll bring you back from death to this. Resuscitation! I've still got some fight left in me. Healing circle! I never miss! Appreciate the help. Here's a healing art!
Eat dirt!
Going in!
Denied! Ready and raring! I can carve through
Here's
all
now!
swarm!
Radiant
Finish
Sun!
it!
Astral energy! Full throttle!
Shockwave strike!
Take it! Look sharp! Hit! One more!
Changing target!
There's no telling what it'll do! Stay focused! More for the stockpile! Going in! Not on my watch!
No further!
Wind astral annihilation! I'll leave you all!
Double demon
Tiger blade! Healing circle! Thank you. Raging cascade! Let me help! Sleep now! I'll be saving this one! This one's mine! You're mine! Radiant wind astral energy! Raging cascade! Spread over! Dance in the wind! Let the marksman handle this! I'll be saving this one! Tornado! An outstanding effect. I'll bring you back from death to this.
Take this!
Resuscitation! Raging cascade!
No! Done yet!
An outstanding I'll heal you all!
Can't move!
Healing circle! Don't
Leave me all alone here.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
Armor won't save you! In a bind?
Where are you going? Photon, not on my watch! There! Here goes! Here comes! Dance in the wind! Radiant light! Lightning dance in the wind! Radiant here! Dance in the wind! Air drop! Searing tempest! And then wind!
Demon Fang!
Flare tornado! I'm gone! Field! More where that came from! Searing tempest! And then will! Flare tornado! Sleep now!
Now you see what I can do! Can't get out of this! Demon Fang!
Blah 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 magic! Cross radiant here! Lightning condemned! Thunderbolt! You're mine! Going in! Miasma! Glacier! Crush! I'm out!
Not today!
Sleep now! Annihilation! Take it! Glacier fire! Radiant
Now,
blood!
while it's reeling!
Take it down!
And there goes the tail!
Right, let's do this!
Not in your dreams! Flare tornado! I never miss! Wind astral energy! Raging cascade!
Anything normal is all mine!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss! Raging cascade! Resuscitation! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Tornado blade!
Dragon Swarm!
Radiant pierce!
Piercing roll! Demon Fang!
Will this help?
It's
Swing far enough!
I'll smash you!
This one's mine!
No further! Thanks!
Radiant pierce! Going in! Searing tempest! This one's mine! Flare tornado!
This one's
shot! Seal! Healing circle! Annihilation! I owe you one back! Can't be through! More without you! You're mine! Radiant fire! Lightning condemned! Thunder annihilation! Kizara! Go for it! Prepare to crumble!
Is everyone all right?
Yeah. But Almeidrea got away. Linwell, are you...
What the hell happened here?
Bayfon, is that you? Thank goodness you're okay.
I've been outside the city this whole time, but I sensed a disturbance in the wind and decided to turn back. What happened here? Where is everybody?
Almeidria's handiwork. She allowed herself to be captured so she could rile up the Danans into a frenzy and rob them of their astral energy. She wiped out almost everyone in the plaza, including Deadime.
Deadime's dead. Everyone. And the Darkwings. Almost all of our companions in the Resistance. How could this happen?
Regardless of what she had to gain, what kind of person would do something like that?
If she managed to find kinship in Kelzelik, then I'd say the very worst kind. It's clear now that she used Menancia as a testing ground for the fruits of Helgen, before using them here.
So everything that led up to this moment was all a part of her plan.
Once she knew they'd eaten enough tainted food, she just needed to get herself caught.
We have to go after her. Balseth and Ganabelt were horrible, but Almeidrea makes them look like saints. I doubt she's really gone back into hiding. We have to put an end to this, once and for all.
Yeah, what she's done can't be forgiven.
I don't know what to do. I saw what hatred did to those people, but hating her is the only thing that's kept me going. I can't just stop hating her. What am I supposed to do? Tell me. Smile at her from across the battlefield? Apologize while we fight her? I don't know if I can do that.
Rinwell.
Nobody can understand what you've been through. We can't even begin to imagine the pain you've experienced. But if hate is what has kept you going ever since that day, then let it be your strength. However, think about this. When you've had your revenge, when we've beaten Almeidrea, then what will you do? Huh? I'm saying you're going to have to find a way to survive once that hatred is gone. When it is, what do you plan on doing then? I don't know. I've never thought about it before. Almeidrea's death doesn't have to be your end too. You need a reason to live, Rinwell, not an excuse to die. Understand?
She's right. We could never truly know the pain that Almeidrea has caused you. But I think you should listen to Shion. Give yourself time to consider things. And if it's too much right now, it's okay for you to sit this one out.
No. My head might be a mess right now, but I'm not letting you fight Almeidrea without me. I need to be there, please. That much I do know. I'm going with you. And on the road, I'll think about it. A reason to live, without hate.
That said, it'll be no good chasing after her blind with no idea where she went. Bayfon, do you have any ideas where she might have gone?
I can't say for sure, but west of here is an underground harbor along a cliff near the coast. She spent years building a ship there, a floating fortress that she called her castle on the sea. No one quite knew why she wanted the thing, but now...
Of course. She's already effectively destroyed her own capital. It's likely she planned to abandon her realm as well.
Right. That's as good a lead as any. Let's go. What's that woman going to do next?
Nothing good, I'll bet.
We'll stop it this time.
I still can't believe what that Almadria did. Not only that, but she was enjoying it.
It's patently clear she has no respect for human life whatsoever.
We need to take her out. I don't think I've ever felt so enraged at another person in my whole life.
Yeah! There's no way she's getting away with this!
Then we head for the underground docks. We need to hurry. Rinwell, can you keep moving?
Yeah. My family and I, we spent all of our days just living in hiding. Until one day when we were found and attacked. I was the only one my dad and the others hid. That's the reason I survived. While the rest of my family was butchered, the only thing that I could see was the crest of a lord glowing through the smoke. And then...
It was Almadria who did it. I'm sorry, Rinwell.
That woman. Did she really find the existence of Dahnan mages to be that much of a threat?
Enough to invade another lord's territory? No, I doubt that. Most likely, she was after their knowledge and techniques. She only did it so she could become stronger. That's the kind of woman she is.
In retrospect, I do remember her making it sound like she created that monster she summoned.
A monster. I wonder, do you all think of me as a monster? Because I'm able to use magic even though I'm Danon?
Rinwell.
Of course we don't think you're a monster, you dummy.
Huh?
I might have had to hold you back, but it's her fault any of this ever happened, not yours. Got it?
Law. Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Looks like we got another reward.
I didn't realize that so many still remained. Danon owls truly are majestic indeed.
I thought the Danon owls had all but died out myself. That's what I get for making assumptions.
Just so we're clear, this place is supposed to be a secret.
Yes, I'm aware. Places like these should be kept out of the public eye.
It's a pity, though. With proper training, they could be made into a magnificent chorus.
What are they hooting about now?
Alphen and Shion can interpret for us, right?
Huh? Oh, no, I mean, it was just a lucky guess last time.
Yeah? Maybe you'll be lucky twice. Go on, give it a shot.
Really? Well, if you say so. Let's see. Listen to them. Are they really up to the task?
What do you mean? You're the one who put them in charge.
It's my responsibility to protect our friends.
Stop trying to take everything upon yourself.
This is what the owls are saying?
Of course.
I must say, though, we've found quite a number of owls. It's a testament to how much you care for Hoodle, Rinwell.
I wonder which branch Hoodle will perch on.
Rinwell?
Oh, nothing. Don't mind me. Well, come on. The perches are only half filled. We've got to find the rest of the owls.
Looks like we made it here in one piece. I hope we manage to catch Almadria soon.
I hope so too, before she can cause any more havoc.
You okay, Rinwell?
I can't believe this. To think they would give us a bad lead like that. Where could that lord actually be?
Beats me. That said, there's no point wandering around aimlessly trying to look for her. We should head back to Nias for now.
What's wrong, Kisara?
Oh, I was just thinking about what it meant for there to be castles here on Dana. People build castles to protect things that are important for one reason or another. But not simply that. They're also used to project a ruler's power.
So what you're saying is, even before the Renans invaded, the Danans were still being ruled over. It was just by other Danans.
That's most likely the case, yeah. Though who knows how they led their people.
But after seeing Deadeye, I can't picture them being all that benevolent themselves.
What if it's in everyone's nature to rule over and control others? What are we supposed to do about that?
If it really is in our nature, then no. All that means is we have all the more reason to fight it. That's all there is to it.
This looks perfect. Guaranteed to hit the spot.
I'll see you again tomorrow. All right, guys. Ready to go?
A dead end?
No, there's an elevator. Looks operational.
I can't believe there's actually an underground harbor here. There are even boats docked.
I only see Danans. Think they were forced to work here?
Probably. Let's see what they have to share about Almadria. You didn't happen to see a lord come by, did you?
We damn near got blown away. She was that much in a hurry.
Damn! So we missed her!
You guys trying to go after her? Need a ride?
Are you saying you know how to steer a ship?
Spent most of my life chained to the deck of some ship or other. Yeah, I know my jib from my boom.
We don't know how dangerous it'll be. Better you give us the boat and stay on solid ground.
Whoa there! You been out on the water before? The sea ain't nobody's friend, you know. You need a sea dog like me, or you'll sink her before she makes it out the harbor.
We're losing time. Sir, we're in your debt.
Now that's more like it. Name's Mahavar. Just give me a holler when you're all set and we'll set sail. This is like a dream come true. Never gotten to captain a ship before. Never would have thought I'd get a chance like this. Thank you, y'all.
The pleasure's all ours. Think we'll catch up to her?
Of course we will. They got too much weight on them. Meanwhile, this ship's carrying nothing but us salty scalawags. They got a good head start on us, but we can take them.
Do you know if there are any Danans on that ship?
Couldn't say for sure. On the one hand, seeing as it's supposed to be something of another castle, I'd reckon they probably wouldn't let a bunch of Danans on board. On the other hand, I'd be real surprised if the Renans were able to pilot that thing all by themselves. In any case, it's gonna be a while before we reach her. Until then, you're all free to do whatever. Just don't fall in the ocean.
I know Mahavar said we could take it easy, but there's not exactly a lot to do on this boat.
Do you think Law is okay?
If you're worried, why don't you ask him yourself?
Yeah. I think maybe I should apologize to him too. I should apologize to all of you, really.
Us too?
Well, I was kinda lying to you all this whole time. I was blind to everything except my own revenge. I never even considered the struggles all of you might be facing.
We all have things we'd prefer to keep to ourselves, Rinwell. So what if you had something to hide? It doesn't undo the good that you've done, or the people that you've helped save along the way.
But that's not what I mean.
I know. You're talking about Almadria, right?
Yeah. I hate her, Alphen. I can't stop hating her. Even just thinking about her makes my head feel like it's going to explode. But it's not just her. I think about the way Law looked at me. I hated the Lord who killed my parents. And I hated the Renans I had to travel alongside. And yet, Cislodius Danans backstab each other like it's a normal way of life. And Mahag Sar has people like Deadeye. But then there are people like Law and Shion. It's all just too much. I don't know what to think anymore.
Law never said that you had to forgive Almadria. It's only natural you would hate your family's murderer. But
what?
Law left home because of how much he hated his father. As a result of that, well, I think Law spent a lot of time thinking about how they never got to make things right. And if I had to guess, killing Ganabel didn't make any of those feelings go away. Law let revenge fuel him, and I think now he's afraid you'll do something you'll regret.
Afraid?
Whatever happens to Almadria when this is all over is up to you. I'll respect whatever choice you make. Just think it over carefully for me, okay? You still have time.
Okay. Thanks, Alphen. Say, back then, after the fight, I think I really made Shion mad. I don't know, though. Maybe it just looked that way. But I guess I just can't seem to understand how she feels. Do you know why she gets like that?
Shion's... She can be a tough nut to crack. She doesn't really talk a whole lot about herself.
It's just what she said about hate being a source of strength. Where did that come from? I wonder how it feels, not being able to hold another person's hand.
Lean much further, you'll go overboard. Keeping an eye out for Almadria's ship?
I'm looking at the ocean.
The ocean?
Yeah. The waves. They help me think. This world is filled with natural wonders. The icy air and white peaks of Cislodia, the lush green glades of Menancia, the harsh wastes of Calaglia. But Menancia has its Lake of Death, and Nias its ruins. And they wouldn't be there if it weren't for that contest.
Say we actually manage to put a stop to the crown contest for good. What do you think will happen between the Danans and the Renans then?
You first.
Well, I want to believe that the coexistence we saw in Menancia can happen elsewhere, too. It's insane for all of us to keep fighting. If Menancia can do it, so can everyone else.
Yeah, I think that would be good too. A world where everyone can get along. At least, that's what I've come to believe.
You sure have changed.
I can't lie to you. Since I was young, I've looked down on the Danans too. But I've seen a lot. And I see things differently now. I've seen so many ugly and terrible things in this world. And yet, they didn't come from just the Danans. And the good things too. They didn't come from just the Renans. Kindness and cruelty exist on both sides. A person's race doesn't factor into it. So, I guess you're right after all, Alphen. I have changed. You know, I've never actually touched another person like this.
Shion.
Ever since I was on Lenegis, I've always been alone. Even after I came to Dana. Always.
And now?
Do you still not remember your past?
No. Sometimes it feels like I can almost remember. But then this mask stops me.
The mask keeps you from remembering why you have the mask in the first place. It's a little ironic, isn't it?
A little. Well, it won't be long now before you're rid of those thorns, you know? Only 2 lords remain. And once you have their master course, you'll be able to create the Renis Alma, right? Then you can... Shion?
Sorry, it's nothing. Promise. You're right, though. It'll all be over soon. I never could have made it this far on my own. I have everyone to thank for that. Including... especially you, Alvin.
Don't worry about it. We're friends, after all.
Yeah, we are.
You don't look so good. You all right?
The floor. It keeps moving. How can you stand it? How can you even stand?
I'm not the best person to ask about discomfort. I can't feel pain, remember?
I still can't believe what happened in Niez. Even now. As a lord, my expectations for Almeidrea were already pretty low. But the way she treated human lives like they're mere playthings...
Yeah. And it wasn't as if the situation in Niaz was improving much to begin with.
You mean Deadheim?
The whole reason I started fighting back was because of my anger at the atrocities of Renan rule. Back then, all I had to worry about was fighting the Renans for the sake of the Danans. But then I met Shion and the people of Menancia, and things became a lot more complicated. It's even messier now that we have to worry about Danans like Deadheim.
It used to be that the Danans were the ones in the right, and the Renans were the ones in the wrong. Though, maybe that was just a biased perspective, from being on the side of the oppressed.
Exactly. I'll never tolerate the Renans ruling over us. But nothing ever ends up being as black and white as you'd expect it to be either. That's clear to me now.
That said, even putting aside bad apples like Deadheim for a moment, you may be able to free the Danan people, but that won't undo 300 years of oppression. It'll be hard for them to not give in to their resentment. I think maybe that's why I clung to our dream so hard back in Menancia.
Even if his motivations weren't pure, Dohalim has a good heart. He didn't sink to the depths Almeidrea did.
You don't understand. I'm saying that it goes deeper than that. This hierarchy we live in, it's not solely something the Renans invented. I remember a story Rinwell once told me. She said before the Renans invaded, we Danans had our own class system. We are the ones who divided ourselves. I saw it in Deadheim's eyes. He wanted to rule over others.
To hear Bayfon tell it, Deadheim wasn't always that way.
But as time went on, and he and the Darkwings fought the Renans, he eventually changed. I guess what I'm getting at is, if we defeat the Renans but just go back to the way things were before, was there even any point in fighting?
But that world isn't the one you want to create, right?
Maybe not. But to tell you the truth, these days I'm not so sure that dream is even possible.
You have your promise to Miguel, though. Your home and the people of Menancia are depending on you.
I know. My brother. He truly believed in his dream of coexistence. And I suppose, even now, many people still do. And then, there's you.
Who, me?
You and Shion.
I'm not sure I follow.
Okay, then let me spell it out for you. How many other Renans and Danans do you know that get on as spectacularly as the two of you?
I don't know that I'd say spectacularly.
Well, I suppose it's really all a matter of how you look at it, isn't it?
I really don't see what you're getting.
I think I'm getting seasick again. Sorry. Can you just give me a wide berth for a few minutes?
Hold that pose long enough and someone might just come along and paint you.
Any artist who'd see fit to paint me needs their eyes tested.
What can you tell me about Almadria?
Not as much as you'd probably wish. I only ended up crossing paths with her a handful of times, after I was chosen to be a lord on Lenegus.
Ah, right. I almost forgot about Lenegus. How much do you think they know about what's been going on down here?
It's safe to assume they know everything, though I know not why they choose to remain uninvolved. Perhaps they see what's been happening as just part of the ongoing crown contest.
Even what Almadria did? Has it really reached the point where her actions are seen as normal?
Not to my knowledge, no. At its core, the crown contest is a competition to see who can amass the most astral energy. And to amass such energy, slaves are needed to collect it from. It's therefore against the Lord's interest to kill them.
So then why would Almadria do something like that?
We must remember that time is running out in the crown contest. Perhaps her hand was forced, so to speak. It is a way to accrue astral energy faster and in larger quantities than through slave labor. Doing so kills off that labor force, obviously, but it is a means to an end nonetheless. No one could have foreseen that something like the Hollowing would arise back when the contest was first conceived.
Is becoming the Sovereign of Rena really that important to the Lords?
Of course. It's the greatest prize one can attain in their eyes. In that respect, at least. I'm really not that surprised that Almadria resorted to what she did, as utterly despicable as it is.
It's reassuring to hear you feel the same way I do.
I worry that the only reason I never did anything similar in Menancia was due to my lack of ambition.
If you didn't want to be reminded of your past, you could have just plugged your ears.
You think too highly of me. I'm afraid I must respectfully disagree. I'm not nearly as virtuous of a person as you might wish to believe.
If that's so, would you have been so shaken up when Kisara lost her brother? Why else would you turn your back on your own kind and choose to fight for Miguel's dream? Aren't we just Danans?
A curious choice of words. Did what you see in Mahag Sar hit you that hard?
What Deadheim did to that city? He didn't liberate anyone. Anyone who refused to follow him was an enemy in his eyes. 300 years of Renan rule taught him nothing.
What I have come to understand is that the conflict extends beyond Danan versus Renan. There is an internal quarrel as well. I mean to bring about a true, lasting coexistence in Menancia. But there are more walls we must topple first.
And you don't think you can pull it off?
Well, you seem to think you can, at least.
Does that make us enemies?
Insofar as an exchange of swordplay, no, it doesn't.
Not good enough for you?
Are you really... Forgive me. I will continue to fight by your side a while longer. That much I have decided.
I took a look around inside the ship just in case, but I didn't find anything that looked like it might be suspicious.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
You know, it wasn't until I left Calaglia that I finally realized just how big the world is.
When we tore down the wall in Calaglia, and I could finally see the horizon in the far-off distance, I had the exact same thought.
Yeah, somehow the sea is different though. I'm not sure just how to put it. It's almost as if it just goes on forever. I bet my old man would have been blown away by this view.
Yeah.
Ever since he died, I've been thinking about what it was that he was really trying to say to me at the end. I keep going over his words again and again. And heck, maybe I'm just overthinking it all. But still, sometimes I wonder if it could have turned out differently. If there was something I could have done. But no matter how much I play it back, I'm still no closer to finding any answers. And then there's everything with Rinwell. I stopped her from killing Almadria. But was that really the right thing to do? Or did I just end up making things harder for her? I feel like such a screw-up.
You're not the only one. I keep asking myself what Zephyr would have done had he been here. Like I think, how would Zephyr have handled Rinwell?
Yeah, I think he definitely would have stopped her. No doubt about it.
And that's exactly what you did, Law. I think he'd be really proud of you.
Alphen,
Zephyr's not the worst yardstick to measure ourselves against. Let's both do our best to make him proud.
Sounds like a deal. Thanks, Alvin.
Wonder how much longer it's going to be before we catch up to Almadria. I'll ask Mahavar.
Look who's up! Good timing. We're closing in on her stern as we speak.
That's the ship? She's huge. Law, go gather the others, will you? Think you'll be able to flank them without getting spotted?
Yeah, with the fog as our ally, I think I might just pull it off. Long as we ain't too noisy, we should be okay.
What'll you do if they catch on to us?
Not much I can do. Ship that size, they'll probably blow us to bits before we ready cannons.
Persistent little things. Evidently, I shouldn't have spared the wretched vermin. Hungry already, my dear? Worry not, for you shall have plenty to feast upon shortly.
Perfect. You managed to get us right up beside them.
I'll stay with the ship so we can leave as soon as you're done.
Good. Then let's find Almadria.
Shion, I want to thank you.
What brought this on?
What you said helped to calm me.
Don't mention it.
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah, and the pummeling to me.
Here I go. It's over. You're mine. Radiant here. This is it. Now, one more. Into the shadows.
Rising Wyvern!
More for the stockpile. Go.
This should make for some good weapon crafting material.
Lightning orb! Healing circle! Fire support!
It's on. Too strong. Be my guest.
I'm ready! More with that tiger blade! Celestial hammer!
You're mine!
Radiant spear! Lightning condemn!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Barely a blip on our radar.
Got it!
Now that's what I call a ship!
Yeah. The biggest one in all of Mahagsar. So big that it took years to construct.
For all we know, Kelzelik may well have been smuggling materials to help build it. In which case it would be yet another mistake on my part.
We don't know that she was only getting materials from Menancia.
You think it's possible that they might have come from elsewhere too? Yeah, I guess I could see it.
But what do you think Almadria plans to do from here on out? Now that she's abandoned her realm and sailed out to sea?
She'll be filling her coffers with gold, most likely. Then she'll sit back and enjoy the show as the other lords duke it out. Or something to that effect, at least.
I wouldn't put it past her.
She's strong, yet shrewd, and will stoop to any low. A dangerous one indeed.
She's not the first, and she won't be the last. This is a lord we're talking about, remember?
Sounds like you've made up your mind already.
There was never anything to decide. No one who can smile like that while doing what she did deserves to roam free.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
This might not be the best time, but if you have a minute. That mask of yours, it was shattered by a blow from Balsev when you fought back in Calaglia, correct?
Yeah, thanks for the reminder. I thought I was a goner.
Balsev's brute strength was in a league all its own. Yet half the mask remains. It's remarkably durable. Too durable to be Danon in origin.
Shion said the same thing. As if the fact I was wearing it meant there had to be more to me than met the eye.
You recalled your name when the mask broke, I hear.
Yeah, that's right. Although to tell you the truth, I'm a little scared what might happen when I lose the remaining half. Then again, the idea of not doing something because I'm afraid scares me even more. That's why I go on fighting.
Only he who first faces the night catches a glimpse of the dawn.
Come again?
It's nothing. Forget I said anything.
Out of my way! Gravitas far enough! Wind astral energy! And raging cat will! These ones can run rings around us! Here! More with that!
You picked the wrong fight!
Dance in the wind! Annihilate! How about this?
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
That went well.
Are you okay? You're not too tired, are you?
Nope, I'm fine. Let's keep moving. Little help! Annihilation! Not my watch! Raging storm!
Save you!
More
Radiant Pierce! I'm only getting started. I'm ready.
You picked the wrong fight!
Now, annihilation! Where are you going? Photon flat! Here's a healing arc! Thunder! First aid! Time to shine! Anything in armor is
Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Annihilation!
You're right!
Raging storm!
Everybody okay?
We're all right, Alphen.
Hi, Hoodle! Annihilation!
Now you see what I can do!
Tiger Blade! Take my revenge on you! Radiant Pierce! Now! Glacial Fire! It's Bizarre! Frozen!
Hammer!
Annihilate! Raging Storm! Blow of light! Celestial Hammer!
Seems about right to me.
Little help! Annihilation! Not on my watch! Flaming meteor! Lightning orb!
Take this!
More where that came from! You'll pay for what you did! Searing air thrust! And that's no way! Astral energy! Radiant Pierce! I'm only getting started! Now!
You picked the wrong fight!
Photon dance in the wind!
Look sharp.
Air thrust!
Everyone still in one piece?
Yep. I barely worked up a sweat.
We're in for a long slog with this one.
Now you! Rising Wyvern!
In here! Flare tornado! I'll be saving this one!
They really don't give up, do they?
Take this!
Lightning condemned! There! You're mine!
I'll smash you! Like the alarm!
Radiant astral energy! Full throttle! Going in! Cycle! It's over! Searing hang orb! And that's very well! Flare tornado! In here! Make it red! Annihilation! There! Help this! I'm open! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
No choice!
Anything in armor is all mine! Not on my watch! Time to shine! Where are you going?
Lightning slash!
Searing tempest!
I will show you any mercy! Got you!
Will this help? In here! Healing circle! Into the shadows! Leave the charge! Take me! Here I go! It's over!
Alpha!
Dance in the wind!
You! Burn!
This one's mine! Radiant Pierce! Tiger Blade!
Try this!
I'm out for the boom! Air thrust! Tiger Blade! Time to roar! Tiger Blade! Annihilation!
On your
Air
knees!
thrust! Miasma! Going in! Here, let me help! Grenade! Denied! Air thrust!
Eat dirt!
It's weakened now!
This
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion. Never seen anything like it.
It's an authentication key. They're quite common.
Maybe where you're from, but this is new to me.
It might go in an elevator somewhere. We should test it out.
These don't seem like your run-of-the-mill Zugals the Renans usually.
Hi, Doodle!
Pieces! Here I come!
This one's mine! I'm ready! Lightning orb! Light after dance is the
Where
wind!
are you going? Demon Fang!
Air thrust! Light after annihilation! Thunderblade!
This one's
Miasma! Decay!
Damn it!
Zephyr
Too
Trident!
fast!
Raging
Stand back.
Sword!
I'll trip it out.
Double Demon Fang! I'll smash you!
Ground and pound!
Radiant Lightning Orb!
One more! Trigger blade!
Annihilation Cascade!
Swallow Blade!
It's over!
Blaze over! Here I go!
Field! More for the stop
It's
pile!
time!
Hit!
Take this!
More with that tornado! Now!
Move away!
With this, I can become even stronger. This is...
I remember seeing instruments just like this back in Estaluva Forest.
Looks and smells like some kind of medicine.
Whatever this place was used for.
Get lost!
Leave the charges to me!
I see one, eh?
This one's mine! Searing Tempest! I'm the true gunslinger around here!
Flying free!
Now! What
Get me to sit still! Shion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Ignite!
Here! Where did that come from? Where are you going?
Now you see what I can do! My shield? We're not finished!
Take it out! Searing Tempest! Kizara! Go for it!
Prepare the purple! Here, crook back!
Searing Tempest! Flare Tornado! Radiant Pierce!
Luna Rogo!
Glaciers! Light Glacial Energy! I'm only
Lightning
getting started!
Wyvern!
Zephyr Trident!
Take
Fire!
Lightning Wyvern!
Radiant Pierce!
It's here! Take off! This one's mine!
Burn in hell!
Tiger blade!
I can carve through armor!
Annihilation! There!
Sword Alpha!
This one's
Radiant
mine!
Pierce!
Make it rain!
Kizara frozen!
Hammer!
Well then, let's keep moving.
Go no further! Tempest! And that's my will! Flare? Tornado! Not in your dreams!
Lightning Focus!
Raging Cascade!
Castle!
Dual Guard up! More where that came from! Air thrust!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly! I'll be saving this Searing Tempest! And that's my will! Flare Tornado! Annihilation!
Sword Alpha!
Now! Dance to the wind! Field! Radiant!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Hit!
They've really got us on the rope. Oops.
Don't forget to heal your wounds.
Tiger Blade! Radiant! Here! There!
Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
Not on my watch!
Can't get out of this!
Lightning condemned! Radiant! Here!
This one's time! Leave the charges!
Zephyr Trident! Help!
I don't feel so hot.
You should sit this one out then.
And miss all the fun? No way.
Dance in the wind! Air Blade!
Burn in hell!
Photon! Healing circle! On guard!
Thanks.
Raging normal!
Demon Dog! Take this!
Zephyr Trident! Raging Cascade! Zephyr Trident!
Will this help?
Photon!
Take this!
In here!
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara!
No further!
Lightning again! I'll end this with my own hands! Too much to handle? Healing Soul! Weak now.
You picked the wrong fight!
Radiant Blood! Annihilation! It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire! Back into the fray! One more! Here goes! Radiant, here! Round and pound! I'll tear you all! Power up!
Their arts were interrupted.
I'll be saving this one. I never miss! Piercing roar! I can do it all day!
Cover and win!
All right, that does it! Photon! A new lease on life.
Swallow Blade!
Ready and ready!
Here I come!
Now you see what I can do!
There, now! Kisara, go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
These bad guys really don't mess around.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
A barrier. That may indicate Almadria is near.
Then we've got to find a way to get through somehow.
Let's see if we can find something that'll release it.
What is that huge flower-looking thing up there? Is that the ship's engine?
Indubitably. As one might expect, large ships require large engines in order to sail.
And if we destroyed it?
We might well sink the ship. Who knows if we would be able to escape before that happens.
Almadria sure has been busy since the contest began.
This isn't Almadria's doing.
You mean she didn't build this?
The body, yes. However, my guess is that the engine comes from a starship.
A starship? As in one of those vessels used to go to and from Lenegis?
Correct. The technology employed on Lenegis and in starships is more advanced than anything in our daily lives. Almadria may be resourceful, but she could never produce an engine like this on her own.
You mean to tell me we've got even bigger enemies waiting for us up in the sky? My head hurts just thinking about it.
Don't worry about that for now. Just focus on taking care of Almadria.
That enemy looks strong.